Welcome to Celebrity Cars. This 1983 Ferrari 308 GTS. You clicked on the button and you want to find out more about it. Well, that's why I'm here. Welcome to the show. I'm going to spend at least a half an hour, 45 minutes with this Ferrari, going over its overall condition. All details, service history, engine size, all that kind of stuff you're going to find in our description. I'm here to share with you the exact condition of this 1983 Ferrari. So for the first couple minutes, I let you know that you've logged on to Celebrity Cars here, www.celebritycars.com. You can call us at any time, 702-818-1031. And I'm the guy that gets down into detail on the cars that we have come in. I spend the first minute or so walking around the car from a good 5-foot distance, just give you a bird's eye view of what we have going on here, and then I'll slowly but surely get a little closer and address all four corners of the car. This Ferrari is in overall very good shape. There's just a couple little issues with it that are really, in a sense, no big deal. The paint's in terrific condition, just a couple minor flaws. Well, we'll go over as much as we can here. Okay. Let's spend some time in the front of the car here. We'll do the whole nose cone, get it out of the way. Let's start with the front US bumper. It's in very good shape. No nicks, bangs, bruises, cracks. The lenses are in good shape. I've got nothing to share with you. It is what it is. You're looking at it like I am. Let's look underneath. Got some pretty good light going on here. Just going to establish where I am. I'm going to be spending a lot of time as well making sure that this camera's in focus so you can actually see what I'm looking at. Lots of people grab these cameras and just start to fire away and don't pay attention to the focus and so on and so forth. So I'm going to do my best for you to see just about everything that I can get to. And underneath the car here, condition-wise in the front, is about as good as it can get. There's no nicks, chunks, bruises taken out of it, or any parts and pieces missing. It really looks great. Okay, now we're over here on the driver's side. Let's just spend another minute here. Since we're already here down on the ground. Okay, once again, everything's real nice here. It seems to be a little, I'm not telling if that's wax or just a hair discoloring going on there, but it's really nothing. I'm pretty sure that could get cleaned up. I did personally give this car a good clay bar and wax. And I really found zero major blemishes in this paint. White paint is very difficult to video, just like black is. But I'm going to do my best when I do see areas that need assistance. I'll just point it out to you, even though maybe you can't see it on film. Keep an eye on these skylights, the reflections. If there are any abrasions or small marks in the paint, the skylights are very, very unforgiving in our showroom. So you really aren't going to miss a thing here during this recording. I do spend extra time looking at the paint because maybe you don't want to get on a plane these days. Maybe you don't want to leave the house. You're much more comfortable in your office or staying right there on the couch and you're looking for a new toy. Okay, I do know that over here on this driver's side, on the paint, I need you to direct your attention to this skylight here, okay? And on this particular top of the fender, we have some scratches. They're really, really faint scratches. Almost like somebody put a phone book on the car and then it slid off. Kind of like that. But they aren't deep. Your favorite detailer or your favorite polish and or scratch remover should be able to get that out. The only reason why you can see it right now is because I'm really focusing in on it because I know it's there. Give you a better idea what we're looking at here. I know it's there. You wouldn't know it's there unless I picked it out. Fair enough? Fair enough. While we're over here on this side, we had I didn't talk about the fender yet per se, or this front wheel. In excellent condition. No scratches in this white paint right here on this front driver's side fender on the side. Just up there on top, right in the center of the screen, right in this area here. Very faint, okay? Let's take a look at the glass while we're here. And this molding going up the driver's side. It's in average condition. Some glass polish may be needed to get some of these other abrasions off the front windshield. They're very, very minor, extremely minor. Just some additional water stains and such that once again can be removed by yourself or your fancy detailer down the street. The dash pad is essentially new, and it's perfect. So squibbly lines or marks in the glass on the other side. Nothing to be afraid of. All right, and the gaskets around the window, although older, they're all still there, and they look good. Got an up close of the windshield wipers here. Can be pretty expensive to replace. They're in great shape. Let's spin around, back around the front of the car. Get the rest of the nose and we'll work our way down the passenger side back up to the front on the driver's side. Okay, let's get down here. Look at this front corner as well. We don't have any scratches or abrasions here. And down on this side, the black is in beautiful shape. I'm looking in the viewfinder. Excellent focus. That is exactly what I'm looking at. While we're down here, we're going to do a quick little side glance so you can get an idea how straight the car is. How nice and shiny and clean it is, because that it is. Let's look at the front passenger side fender. There are no scratches here, no chips, no chunks. It is beautiful. And there's your front wheel and tire, passenger side, no curb rash. Wheel looks excellent. All right, let's look at the windshield over here now on the passenger side. I have some more watermarks in the glass. Once again, little time consuming. Either you or your detailer can handle it, no problem. Let's Passenger side glass in very nice shape. No nicks, chunks, abrasions out of the glass. While we're up here, this is where you find your gas tank. This entire piece here is in good condition. Okay, and before we get too far, let's take a good look at the passenger side door. All you're seeing is reflections right now of other cars in the showroom. There's no dings over here, there's no abrasions, there's no scratches. This is a very, very white, nice white car. All right, let's head down to the bottom in the black. All up along here. This is all awesome. Everything lines up very well. And down here, maybe just a couple super small, normal road wear. I'll touch one or two of these. Nope, just dust. Nope, just dust. Over here, possibly that's a very, very small scratch right there. It's in the middle of your viewfinder there. It's very hard to see. I'm right up against this, as if you were laying here looking up at all this. Nothing to be afraid of here, folks. If you see anything, it might just be some leftover residue wax. Let's finish out this rear quarter panel. Brilliant white paint, and I have nothing to share with you to point out. Once again, just nice and straight. Here's the rear passenger wheel and tire. Move on to the rear end of this 308. Make sure my lighting is good. All taillight reflectors and covers are in super shape. They're all in one piece. There aren't any cracking. And let's get a good look down at the rear bumper. Very, very small, if any, road wear back here. Nothing's jumping out at me, folks. It's a hair dusty. There's no marks. There's no splits or cracks. Let's go down underneath the rear. Get a good focus going on, sorry. Struggle with the light here from time to time. It looks as if I've got nothing to report under here either. Sometimes people back into things with these particular rear ends. Sitting down a little low. Nothing. Looks super. Okay. Let's get a good look at the trunk, rear bonnet where the engine's sitting. If you could keep your eyes focused on that skylight, if you can do so right now, you may see some marks, but you know what? I'm sure. Little itty bitty stuff. Anything that you would normally care about? No. I'm about as picky as can be. Nothing on this car bothers me a whole lot. Really, really nice shape back here, folks. I've got nothing to point out. All these louvers back here are in great, super shape. All these junctions back here are nice and clean. They all line up. No surprises. Okay. Let's look up the driver's side like we did on the passenger side. A little hard to see. Let me see if I can refocus here, get a little bit better. Here we go. Just reflections, no dings. Okay, let's look at the roof up here. As well as the hood, when we first got started, I talked about a potential phone book, quote unquote, scratches. On the roof here, we have the same thing. Okay? Not over there. But as you work your way back over here to this driver's side, again, give me a moment here. I just want you to see what I'm talking about. There you go. Look at the skylight reflection there. Now, that is not cracking, that is not splitting. It's just some scratches in the paint. Really light, fine scratches in the white paint. I'm losing it. There you go. Now, once again, even almost if you were standing here, you wouldn't see it. It's very difficult to see. It's certainly from a couple feet away, you're not going to see that at all. But once again, just in case you did some fast forwarding, you missed my points, I just want to let you know that it's there. Once again, fancy detailer, you decide who's going to get that out for you. Let's get over here on this side. Actually, this might be where the gas is, over here. Over here on the driver's side. Okay, rear, driver's side wheel and tire. Let's start with the black portion down here, like we did on the passenger side. Everything's nice and straight down here as well. Just a couple road wear, normal road wear marks going on over here, but nothing to be alarmed about. Beautiful white paint up above. Okay, see that? I know you can. It seems to be a very small little indentation in the paint right here, right underneath the doorknob. It's really small, it's really mild. I just noticed it now. That's why we're doing this together. It's a little itty bitty bubble right there. I don't know if that's paint or a metal underneath. But once again, let me show you what we're talking about here. I was really up close, folks. I'm not hiding anything, so not really sure what that is, but another thing that I wouldn't concern myself with. Okay, there you have it. Take a look at this top. It's in great shape. Got nothing to share with you up there. That looks beautiful. We're going to get this camera in focus, and we'll be right back. Okay, sorry for the blip in the action there. I wanted to open this thing up so we could see real well. In case you fast forward, welcome to the interior of this 1983 Ferrari 308 GTS. Let's start with the driver's side door panel. There's some minor wear. You can kind of see the maroon disappearing there in the left-hand side of the screen. It actually does look just like that. It's not bad, but it's there. The red leather on this driver's side door is average. There are no rips or tears. There's just a normal wear and tear, but no tear. Carpet looks good. We'll go across the top here so you can kind of sort of get where my mind is. Just a little bit of wear up there. It's still red. Just not new appearing. Let's look at some buttons. Inside the door is nice. Let's get a look at the carpet. Carpet's in great shape. And the door jamb. Put that while we're here. Nice and shiny, nice and clean. Some birth certificate information. Beautiful seats. Seats are in great shape. Rear sill. Okay, before I climb in, I'm going to try and get some of this console. Might be better if I get in the car. Let's get a look at the dash before we get in. A little bird's eye, and then we'll get up close, the steering wheel and such. Okay, let's get it. Some carpet, got some dashboard, got an aftermarket stereo system here. Let's see if I can get these vents underneath the radio. Good shape. Okay, let's get a good look at this console here. Good shape. Not really sure what that is there. Over here is a small split in the corner. The gear plate's nice. the remotes or the buttons for the windows, your air conditioning buttons here. Okay. The remainder of the console. A little dirt. Nice and clean. Just a little worn, folks. It's just normal wear and tear, but there's nothing major going on in here. Okay, here's your gear shift. All right, let's get acquainted with the dashboard. Believed to be original miles there. Nice and clean. Steering wheel's in good shape. There seems to be a little bit of a glue here. Probably get off with some kind of solvent. Okay, hard to see the gas pedals. Everything's clean down there and looks good. Let's shoot up and look at the headliner in here real quick. It's all together, lightly soiled. Once again, it's just normal wear, folks. But nothing's jumping out at me as being terrible. This top does come off. Okay, let's hop back out. Sorry for the ugly video there. Let's take a look at the engine compartment. Just trying to get everything, folks. All right. It's your so-called trunk. Nice and clean. There you go. And let's take one last quick look at the interior over here from the passenger side. Get a good look at the carpet again over here. Just as nice as the driver's side. And the passenger seat. I just noticed this now. Really small, super small tear in the seat here. Really small. And the passenger side door. It honestly seems to look exactly like the driver's side door. Small abrasion on the top there. Other than that, we look pretty darn good over here as well. Very clean car, ladies and gentlemen. Well, put a towel in here to keep the door open. There we go. Closes up real nice. Okay, and last but not least, up front here you have your battery, your spare tire, windshield washer reservoir. Probably not in the place that it needs to be, but you get the idea. So besides the scratches on the hood and on the front driver's side fender, which there we go, you can't see them here either. This is a really pretty car. We're gonna put it up on the lift quick so you can see underneath, and we're gonna go for a quick ride around the block shortly. And then you can make your decision. Nice car. Snug as a bug in a rug. You have any more questions on this 1983 308 GTS Ferrari? Please feel free to give us a ring. We'd be happy to help. Any more questions, check out the description just in case you haven't checked it out yet. Be right back. All right, welcome back to this Ferrari 308 GTS. We looked at the external, at the outside of the car. We looked in the interior, and we got to check all that out. We're going to do a little old school here as far as looking underneath the underside of this Ferrari. I'm not very comfortable about lifting this without knowing how to lift it the proper way. And so I'm going to video the underside of the car directly with an old school flashlight, just to add a little extra light down here so you can see what's going on immediately under. This is the underneath the driver's side rear, and we're looking at a 308, so the engine's back here. Sorry about the old school flashlight. but I'm not comfortable in lifting this car up. And most of it is covered in that anyway. So you can't really see the underside of the car. Anyway. Get down here as far as I can to fairly show you the undercarriage of this Ferrari. I'll try to redirect the light so it's not so confusing. Doing the best I can here, folks. And we'll stop this video here, and I'll do the same thing up front. Okay, we're up front, underneath the passenger side. See what I mean down there? That's down towards the rear of the car. It's all just one big covering down there. All in good shape. And the driver's side. Once again, sorry for the jumpy video, folks. It's the best way I can get under here today. And we've already looked underneath the front. We'll do it again real quick. Yeah, it's kind of a bad video. No, it's good. Okay, so thanks for checking out this Ferrari 308 in white. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. 702-818-1031. Thank you. Welcome back to Celebrity Cars. We're going to take this 308 1983 Ferrari for a quick spin. First, we'll check out the headlights. Okay, first gear is all the way down to the left. Our park brake is down. I'm letting the clutch out. We're in first gear. It's very, very smooth, effortless. Clutch is in. There's second gear. Clutch is in. Here's fourth gear. Clutch is in. Here's fifth gear. and we'll save 6 for later. What I'm gonna do now is hit the brakes for the first time. So my foot's on the clutch, my foot's on the brake, and I'm gonna hit it kind of sort of hard. You can show outside of the window too while we're cruising along. Brakes work great. There is no vibration whatsoever. I'm gonna put it in reverse now. Just to show you that we've got reverse. Reverse is all the way up and to the left where first gear would normally be. Okay, but we're in a Ferrari. So, clutch is in, back in first gear. I'm just gonna stay in first gear. Making a right-hand turn. Foot still on the gas pedal. I'm still in first gear. RPM's up to about 4,000 RPM, and I don't hear a tick, I don't hear a chatter. This is an extremely solid car. Okay, my clutch is in. We're gonna go for a little extra gusto here. Foot's on the gas, we're in first gear. Here's second, very smooth. Here's 3. Doing about 45 miles an hour. Here's 5, and here's 6. Beautiful car. My foot's on the brake. I have the turn signal on to the right. I do not believe the turn signals are functioning properly. I did not see any blinking going on outside of the car, nor do I see it in here. So we have a turn signal small issue there. Other than that, this is a very, very strong driver. It's nice and smooth. It starts right back up. The brakes work great. I don't feel any major shaking. The steering wheel turns terrific. Everything is very, very solid. This is a really nice car. Turn the air conditioner on here real quick. We do have air. It's blowing out. Could give it a little extra second here to see if it starts to get cool, which I feel it is. I also think it needs some added Freon though as well. It does blow air. I cannot confirm whether it is full on air conditioning or not. Let's give it another quick little cruise here just to confirm yay or nay. Again, we're in second gear. Yeah, super nice car. Really drives great. It's very solid. No steering wheel shaking, nothing. Okay, we have air. I'm going to say it's somewhat cool, but I will repeat that it probably needs some Freon, but it does seem to blow air very nicely. 105 degrees today. It's keeping me somewhat cool, but it is not freezing cold, no. Okay, again, I'm in second gear, third, and one more time, show outside the window up front here. I'm gonna hit the brakes. I'm gonna hit them pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Super solid, no vibration whatsoever. Great car. All right. If you have any more questions about this 1983 Ferrari 308 in white, give us a call, 702-818-1031. Have a nice day.